Hello, CSD here, and this is my first ever voiceover for a speed paint. This is a redraw for something that I did in 2024 of SMG3. I don't know why I almost forgot his name, no reason to that at all. Anyway, this was mainly to see how much I've improved and to mess around with colours and lighting a bit. Don't get me wrong, I don't know a lot about colour theory. I know some very basic stuff, and I have tried to mess around with it before, but I'm not the greatest. First try though, I think this is pretty good and I'd definitely do it again. One of the parts that I didn't really like doing is the top hat. I just hate top hats. It's like my worst enemy to draw. In some parts of this too, you can see me messing around with the lighting because I didn't like it, or I just decided to change it all of a sudden. So yeah, you'll probably see that and I'll comment on it. And of course, you can see me using the most funky reference I could find of SMG3. I used purple and blue for the lighting on this one, and about 5 hours in or something like that, I only just realised, hey, that's SMG4 and SMG3's colours. What a coincidence! I didn't do it on purpose. I just didn't realise at all, and then I got into it and then realised. And ooh, here's the dreaded top hat. Yeah, I didn't really like doing this at all. I think overall the lighting's fine. It just needs some tweaking, I guess. The red on the lighter parts though was really fun to do, really like doing that. You'll see some tweaking on this part as well because I added some lighting for how I did with the top hat and I just didn't like it. It'll be in about a couple seconds. Yep, right here. And then I just went over it with more Gaussian blur and more of my rendering brush, which is what I use for this whole piece. My old drawing that I did for this, I used mainly just an airbrush and it turned out so bad. For his bow tie, I used different types of blue and purple just because I wanted to be different. And for the little snowflake things, I don't know what they are, but you know, the weird things on his bow tie, I added lighting to every single one just to be cool. And here is where I use my hands as reference. Don't know why, I've just been really struggling to draw hands lately. That's the only reason. I think I could have maybe done the lighting on the bomb a bit better when it shows up in a bit because it's a bit hard to see when it's against the hand, but I tried my best. Oh, and here's another section where I mess up the proportion. It's mainly zoomed in, which is why I messed it up so badly, and here is where I fix it, so yeah. Tell me if you want any more voiceovers and how I go through stuff. Really, I haven't really been going through much. I've just been yapping the whole time, but that's just me in a nutshell. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this drawing overall, and it was actually really fun to do and just, do rendering instead of worrying about line work. Background is a lot simpler as well compared to the old version, but yeah, I hope you enjoy. Background is a lot simpler too, I only used about 3 colours. Anyways, see you around!